Gangstas, what up? How are you doing? We're gonna do an all signs reading, get all caught up on everybody's energy. You know, I took a day off and I was like, I felt so fucking bad about that. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like taking days off. I want to be reading. This is my purpose. Y'all know me. I'm a gypsy lady at heart, okay? Like, I need a little fucking wagon and I just need to take it around the world doing tarot readings and palm readings. And dude, a lot of people don't know this. When I do personal readings, I actually involve palm readings. I sometimes do natal charts for people. I can do like psychological like breakdowns for you. We'll do the whole fucking thing. We will dive deep into your psyche. So if you guys want personal readings, hit me up. I got your back. Put it in the comments. I link everything in the comments, but like honestly, Instagram is still the best way to hit me up about readings. Facebook Messenger, don't even try. Okay, there's so many creeps on there. Like, don't even try. I'm so ready. Unless you hit me up on my Facebook page and not my personal messenger, then I can, you know, do that. But it's like on my personal messenger, I'm like, dude, so many randos. Like, I just ain't got time for that. But anyway, back to you guys. So let's see. What is the current energy for my collective? Okay, that's a lot of energy already. You know, let's start there and then we'll keep going. I don't want to drop a whole fucking deck on this. Interesting. So, we have a couple energies here. We have the Ace of Cups. Alright? So, Ace of Cups is like a new beginning in love, right? It's also like self-love. It's the ability to really focus on what's important. So, I'm reading this as your energy, as the Queen of Wands, right? It might be a fire sign. Could be a water sign. Could be both, actually. Could have both in your chart. But the Queen of Wands, she's out there picking flowers, you know, she's very, she's got her little cat. So, you know, you see the energy of like not taking shit too seriously, kind of still enjoying the simple things in life. She's a strong leader. She's very motivated, very driven, very courageous, you know, but also not afraid to pick some flowers and enjoy the day, you know. So it's like there's that level of hella self-love and a lot of real confidence, not like fake confidence, you know. Judgment in reverse. I feel like somebody passed an unfair judgment on this Queen of Wands. Because with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands, I don't see her as a judgmental person. I feel like it's this Hierophant in reverse, somebody who doesn't learn, doesn't grow, right? It's that energy of somebody who like just misjudged this Queen of Wands. Nine of Swords in reverse, I feel like this really hurt the Queen of Wands, right? This devastated her, but she's like coming out of it, right? Or you're coming out of it. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. That's just the energy card, right? That's just showing the energy you're sitting in. It's not about your gender or how feminine or masculine you are. Ace of Swords in reverse, I get this energy of like not wanting to fight about it. Like not wanting to fight to change their mind or to, you know, make them think anything different, whatever, you know. It's kind of this surrendering and understanding with this Ten of Cups in reverse that this person doesn't learn or grow, and it's kind of not conducive to whatever she was trying to grow there, or you were trying to grow. So let's clarify this Judgment in reverse. What is this Judgment? It's like a lapse in judgment. Like they didn't see something correctly. Let's talk about it. I want to know what it was. Seven of Wands in reverse. Let me see. Let me continue. Three of Wands. Okay, so Seven of Wands in reverse says like not an option, or like a path was shut down or whatever. Because of the Three of Wands, like maybe they thought, I don't know, Three of Wands is kind of a third party energy. Maybe there was like a complication involved here. What is this Three of Wands here for? The Fool. Following their heart and going into the unknown. Okay, so, alright, let me furrow my brow at this for a second. But, okay, so not seeing them as an option, because I feel like there's like, maybe this Queen of Wands was in a relationship, or freshly out of a relationship, whatever the case is, it felt like there's like this third party energy, right? But then at the same time, we have the Fool card saying like, somebody still wants to like follow their heart and go into the unknown. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's like they don't see it as an option though, so it's kind of like this back and forth energy. Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh, there's another guy. Four of Swords. Right? Nine of Swords in reverse is like, I feel like this Queen of Wands, or you, I keep saying this Queen of Wands, so maybe it isn't you, maybe it's somebody that you're dealing with, but, you know, take it as it resonates. You know where your energy belongs in here. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's like having to overcome all the, like, despair around this situation. Maybe that Hierophant in reverse had somebody else or something. There's some sort of complication with another person involved, right? Four of Swords, I see that they dream about them, right? Like, they're just dreaming, like, and feeling kind of like hopeful, but scared at the same time. You know, they're dreaming with all these fucking swords right over their head, you know, and it's kind of like this energy of like being scared to even fantasize about it, being scared to even think about it, like feeling like there's too much risk involved, right? Why is there so much risk involved? King of Pentacles, Earth energy. It's weird. Because it's like the energy is saying, like, they're like, it's not an option, it's not possible, it's da 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 da. But then also this masculine energy is sitting there holding on, right? Holding on. Kind of like, dude, what the fuck? Like, are you gonna go for it or not? Okay, so Ace of Swords in reverse, like, I feel like they're scared of conflict. They're scared of something conflicty coming in. It's like they hold on, but not too tight. Like, they don't let the Queen of Wands know that they're holding on. They're just like, I'm low-key holding on. They're like, what does that mean? Why are they afraid of conflict? Okay, let's talk about that. Three of Pentacles in reverse to the Queen of Cups in reverse. They don't want to start because this Queen, right? And I am seeing the Queen of Wands as the Queen of Cups in reverse. They're not in love with somebody, right? Somebody that they once lived with or worked with or whatever. I think that's the third party energy. It's like this energy, like maybe they were in a really committed relationship before. Ace of Cups tells me that right now they're just kind of loving themselves. They're not really in union. So maybe they recently got out of union. But like, It's like they weren't in love in a past situation, right? But I feel like this energy of this masculine is like scared of the ex's response, right? What is the connection between the ex and this masculine? Why are they so scared? Page of Cups. Because they're friends. Right? They root for each other. They support each other. They help each other. Okay. Now I get it. Man, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Jesse's girl. I'm like, yeah, so, somebody wants Jesse's girl. But now I get it. Okay, so it's like, okay, here's how I'm seeing it. So two masculines, male or female, doesn't matter, they're friends, right? One of them falls for the ex of the other, okay? And they're scared. They don't want to come in and be like, I'm in love with you, because they still love their friend. They don't want to be like that guy, you know? Okay, so 10 of Cups in reverse, they try to get the idea out of their head. Okay. Okay, now I see. Let's clarify this 10 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups. They want to say it, though. That's like the fucking most backwards thing. It's like in their soul. They're like holding on. They're like, I want to do it. I just want to do it. But don't do it. I'm just kidding. You know, do what's right for you. I see it this way, like, the divine plan will happen, will unfold the way that it's meant to. You ain't gotta speak your truth. If that's you being concerned, because it feels like it might be, about, like, bringing in this offer, it's like, you ain't gotta speak your truth, because the truth is coming out, right? We're in Pisces energy, right? And during Pisces season, all comes to the light, right? All that shit hidden deep down inside, it's coming to light. They're finding out, right? This other masculine probably has already found out, right? They probably already know how the other masculine feels. What does the Queen of Wands feel? That's what we need to be asking. What does she feel? She's over here loving her damn self, being completely oblivious to all this. She's out there picking flowers. She's just like, got my kitty cat. Like, and she's like, not even, like, all this shit is in this masculine's mind. And she's just over here like, what? So, like, okay. I want to know how the Queen of Wands feels about this masculine. The one who wants to tell all. Let's see. How does she feel? Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Here's how I've seen this, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight not moving, right? But it's like holding this offer in his hand, right? So I think what the Queen of Wands knows is that this masculine does love her. Like, she knows that. She knows, like, this masculine is, like, fucking, got me tripping, stumbling, you know? She's all about it. But the thing is she doesn't think that they'll actually move on that offer, right? It's like she knows that they hold on to the feelings, but she doesn't think that they're ever actually going to move. She's like, they're just going to sit there and hold on to their love, right? Like, okay. The Hierophant in reverse. Somebody is not learning or growing in this situation. What are they not learning? Maybe they think that they're better at hiding what they're feeling than they actually are. They're like, let's see. The Hierophant in reverse. It's like, I get this channeled energy of feeling like too distracted to work on projects. Like every time this person tries to do anything, it's like this Queen of Wands just like pops up in their fucking mind and they're like, like say if they're like a poet or an artist, like they'll just sit there and start writing about them or start drawing them or something, and then they're like, what am I doing? You know? Nine of Wands, they're very guarded, feeling defeated, feeling like beaten up, probably from past energy. They're like, I don't know if I can move forward. But Nine of Wands also says that they're at the end of a cycle of feeling like that. Okay. So here's where I'm going to be that guy. What's going to inevitably happen, right? We know the Akashic records have already been written. This shit has already been said and done, right? That's why tarot readers can tap into it, because it's already been said and done. It's just you haven't caught up to time, right? And how can you? It's like a whole scribbly thing. Every day we're trying to catch up to time, but time is way ahead of us. It's everywhere all at once, you know, simultaneously happening all at once. But we're just not caught up to that yet, right? So what inevitably happens that these people are just not aware of. Okay. So, we have King of Wands in reverse. Because somebody refuses to speak their truth, they're stuck in this Four of Wands in reverse, not having the happily ever after that they want, right? Because they feel like the situation is hopeless, right, with the Star card. They feel like it's just, there's no way. Like, and that's kind of a stupid way to look at it. Then with the Seven of Pentacles tells me that they're going to keep looking at different options. They're like, you know, also what I see with the Seven of Pentacles, though, is like, this is the harvest in the fall, right? He's harvesting these pentacles, seeds that were planted in the spring, right? Eight of Cups in reverse is this energy of somebody not wanting to walk away from this connection. Because they're in love, King of Cups, right? And you know what's funny is the Queen of Wands is in the upright and the King of Wands is in reverse. The King of Cups is in the upright and the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So it's like you guys are like mirroring each other, but like equal opposites. It's like trying to get on the same fucking page. The Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. This is also saying like somebody's coming out of their shell. Somebody decides to step out of their shell, out of their comfort zone. What does that mean? Let's clarify that, Hermit. Oh, fuck. I don't even know if I want to say it. I'm gonna. Okay, so we got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Some blindfolds are coming off. Some defenses are being removed. this guarded energy, this inability to see things, right? To learn or grow, the inability to see, or not even inability, the lack of desire to see is going to go away because they're going to start seeing shit as it actually is. Like with this girl, she's got all these swords around her, right? Her feet are not bound. And yet she's all bound up. And she could just walk up to one of those swords, untie herself, take the blindfold off, and that's inevitably what happens in the reverse. And we have the Devil card, Capricorn energy, which says somebody's real true nature kind of comes to light. And also it brings me back to this third party energy because I see the lovers here chained, bound to this post, and the devil sitting in the middle, kind of holding them close together but at bay. Like, you can be close, but don't touch, you know. And what's interesting though is these chains are on their neck. It's obvious that it's big enough they could just lift the chains and go, right? And so with both of these energies, it's like the prison is of the mind. Prison is of perception, you know. It's not a real prison. It's not like a real obstacle. It's all right. Okay. What is it? What else is going to come? What about this Queen of Wands? What's the future energy for her? There's hella masculine energy. I feel like I'm talking to the masculine right now. I feel like I'm talking to this King of Cups, the one that's in love and can't get his fucking head together. Six of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is going to start getting a lot of recognition, a lot of notoriety, a lot of opinions around her too. But I see this energy of her like kind of being paraded around, like people acknowledging her, people like in my Light Seers deck, when we see the Six of Wands, you see like a girl on a stage and she's just like, ah, and then there's like hands and stuff of everyone cheering around her, like acknowledging her, and she's in the spotlight, right? Same kind of deal. This is like somebody who's in the spotlight, somebody who gets a lot of recognition. You might be falling for somebody who's in the public eye, a public figure. Queen of Wands. Well, that complicates things. You're like, I don't want a scandal. Your whole life is a scandal. I'm sorry. It is though. Alright, okay. Ay. So, what else does my collective need to know? I want you to look at this. So we have the devil, right? See, that's the devil binding this couple away from each other, you know, right? Very earth energy, right? I see a lot of pentacles and stuff. The devil, Capricorn energy is also earth energy. So take it as it resonates. But just look at the imagery here, right? Okay, and then we have the lovers in reverse. Look at the imagery here. Okay, we have an angel. We have Raphael standing between the lovers, and they're not bound. They're free. You see the mountain in the background. They've overcome a lot to get to where they are. Well, and the sun is shining in the background, which indicates hope and prosperity and abundance. We see this in the reverse. So it's like choosing this over this, right? Over a divinely guided union. For moral reasons though, right? So like that's also like, it's like, how do you do that? How do you, oh my God. I see it. Okay, divine counterparts, right? You guys like have this like bond out of fucking nowhere, right? It's not like either of you signed, well, you signed up for it, but like not in the way that you would think. Like you guys like energetically draw each other in, right? But then there's like this thing that stands between you, right? And it's both of your loyalty to this other party. And it's not saying that this party is the devil. It's saying that this party represents the energy that is standing between you guys. That is making it unable to happen, right? Page of Cups. You love them too. Not in like a sexual way, I don't think, but like there's a lot of love there. And so it's like, how do you betray somebody you love because you love somebody else? You know, and it's kind of like, I feel like the Queen of Wands understands that, right? Because she's looking at the Knight of Pentacles. She's like, bro, I know you love me. I know you're not going to bring in that offer too. Because like, you're too good to. You know, like you're... And that's probably one of the things that she loves about you, is that you would not compromise your loyalty, right? That's probably one of the things that attracts her the most to you, right? Which is kind of funny. It's like your inability to be with her is the thing that she loves the most about you, because you're not going to infringe on your loyalties, right? That's sexy as hell. Okay, like let's be real. It is. Okay, like, and I feel like the Queen of Wands also understands too that like where this connection is a divine connection, right? It is divine. It's the divine counterparts coming in. And so I feel like she's just like, dude, you ain't gotta say shit because I already know. Like, and because we have like eternity to forever, you know? Like, so we, you know, live this life doing the things that we do and understanding that you're energetic beings and that like you can come back together in another life or whatever. It doesn't have to be like that. It kind of reminds me of like Cleopatra with Mark Antony and Julius Caesar, but imagine in this reality she doesn't hook up with Mark Antony because Mark Antony chooses to be loyal to Julius Caesar, right? Kind of the same vibe, right? Opposite of, you know, opposite, but like, you know, it's like, I'm just giving you an illustration here. And it's kind of like, I feel like she's just chilling, bro. And I feel like the masculine is the one tripping about everything right now. Like, just tripping. And it's kind of like, alright, let's see. Where does the Queen of Wands loyalty lie, right? Where's their heart? Where's their heart? Okay. I probably shouldn't have asked that. Conflicted. Not at peace. Struggling to focus at work. Trying to let this go. So maybe I also get this feeling that they're very understanding, though. Why are they so conflicted? Why are they letting go? Six of Swords in reverse, because they were kind of forced to walk away. I feel like, okay, what I'm kind of seeing here too is like, yes, they understand that you love them. They understand that you're holding on to this, whatever. But also, like, they're in the energy of like, I'm not going to wait forever for somebody who is incapable of being loyal to me. You know? It's like your loyalties are so strong for this other person, right? And it is a third party relationship, even though it's not cheating, right? So it's like your divine counterpart is kind of like, your loyalties this time around are not for me, and right now I need to face that. I need to realize that, like, you know, you can sit there and feel all the love you want, but your actions are not showing anything of that, you know? And so it's like, even though they love your loyalty, they're attracted to your loyalty, they understand that they're not a recipient of it, right? And so it's like, I feel it's kind of that conflicted energy of like, feeling like it's unfair. You know, like, the whole situation is unfair because, like, they've been loyal to you, right? They're living their truth. Queen of Wands, that's very loyal energy. Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Eight of Wands in reverse tells me that they're not going to try to work on this. They're not going to try to collaborate, you know, or try to make anything out of this. With the Sun card, I do see that they are inevitably going to be happy, though. They're going to have prosperity, abundance, all the things. They're in that limelight, you know, like I said, public figure. But also, this is Leo energy. So, like, and with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire, it kind of tells me that there could be a Leo in the mix. The Hermit in reverse with the King of Pentacles tells me that there could be a Virgo in the mix. The Devil with King of Pentacles, Capricorn could be in the mix. There's a lot of people here that could be in the mix. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, also Earth energy. So let's take all the zodiacs out of this because there's so many, and just kind of look at the message here that, like, they want to be happy. They want to be out there picking sunflowers and chilling with their cat. You know, they want to feel at ease and not, like, stuck in this complicated mindfuck, right? Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse says they don't hate you. They don't hate. They just don't think that you're showing up, right? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse, they don't think you're showing up. They don't think you're coming through with your truth. They kind of see you as somebody scared of your truth. Wait a second. Where was that? Where did I put it? I just saw a connection. No, that's not it. Oh my gosh. Where'd it go? Is it not in this reading? I was gonna say the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands are dressed exactly alike. But yeah, it's like they're just kind of giving up on the idea of you ever showing up, right? And it's not like out of hatred. They don't hate you, you know. Page of Swords in reverse. They're not mad about it. They're understanding. They're conflicted about it, for damn sure. They feel that conflict in their soul. I feel that energy of them being like, if I can't have it, why do I have these feelings? Kind of energy. It's a good question, actually, and it's karmic. It's karmic because y'all done fucked up somewhere down the line. Alright. Well, this is a whole mess. But I do see the energy of the need to separate your happiness from each other. You know, the need to not see each other as each other's happiness. And the need to learn to just do it on your own, right? That self-love energy. And not hold on to the outcomes. Not hold on to all that shit. Yeah, we've got King of Wands in reverse too, right? So, honestly, the masculine could be... Well, I want to pull the zodiacs out of this, but there's so many zodiacs that I'm like, it's drawing me in. The Star card, we've got Aquarius, the Sun with the King of Wands. All these swords too is also Aquarius energy, or air energy. So it's like, there's just so much going on. So many, like, energies, right? But I feel this need for, like, loving yourself and understanding that your twin flame resides within you. As much as they reside in their own body, they're also inside yours. I feel like there's no escaping them. You know, as much as all this physical running can happen, but they don't really need to chase you or do anything, you know? It's just already there. How do you run from yourself? How do you run to yourself, right? Like, there's no fucking way to run from yourself or to yourself, and that's the whole journey of the twin flame thing, is like, you just gotta learn how to stay in it, right? You just gotta learn how to sit in it and be like, okay, this is reality. I'm stuck in it, and that's where I'm at, you know? And something I've learned in my own personal journey is that, like, you get to a point in your life where you literally just don't want any connection where your entire soul is not involved, you know? And I feel like the energies here are kind of like feeling that. Kind of feeling like if my entire soul is not involved, I don't want it, you know? I don't want somebody just for skin deep reasons, you know? And I respect that a lot. It's like really mature energy. It's like, I feel like there's just a lot of acceptance that needs to happen here. A lot of surrendering to what is rather than thinking of what could be, you know? Surrender to what is. What is the reality of what is y'all have been in contact, or y'all have been in contact this whole time, right? energetically. They move like you move. They do the things like you do. You know, it's like there's just this energy. You guys, whether it's like splitting an atom, you know, you can split an atom in two, separate them, take them to opposite ends of the world, do experiments on one, and the other is still going to respond because energetically they're still one and the same. Same with a fucking pot plant. You know, you like clip a little clipping off the side and let it sprout out in some water, and then like bam, you've turned one plant into two plants, right? It's spiritually, that's what happens to us. We take one soul and, you know, and it's kind of like, it's deeper than that too, because it goes back to how time is kind of all happening at once. You know, and so it's like with time happening all at once, and really our souls not being confined to time, we're able to incarnate into multiple bodies at once. You know, and that's the kind of confusing part about it, is this is another incarnation of your soul. They're not half of your soul. They're entirely your soul grown in another area, right? Like half an atom is not half of an atom. It's a whole atom. It's just, now it's two, you know? And that's kind of the whole idea here, the whole concept. And it's confusing because, and it shows the true narcissism of our nature, where it's like, oh, I don't like that word, not narcissism, the true arrogance of our nature, where it's like, you could have a perfect soulmate, like, you guys could flow together, have all the right things in common, all that stuff, and it still won't be right the second you meet your twin flame, because nobody vibes like you vibe, right? Like your vibrations, they match that. You know, they match your vibrations. They meet you halfway on certain things, and it's like you feel that interconnectedness where you guys are like, we're definitely the same guy, you know, but like you grow up in different environments with different enculturation and different, you know, so you might like different things, or you might, you know, be accustomed to different things, but like the core of who you are, your values will always line up. Whereas with a soulmate, it's the opposite, right? A soulmate, it's like all the other stuff will line up, but then the core values do not, right? And that's typically like a soulmate would be raised in similar environments as you, or like, you know, it's a whole fucking thing. But I just kind of get this energy that like, y'all just need to accept what is, right? And the fact is, you have never been separate. You're still the same guy. 888. 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and 8 of Wands. And guess what? They're all in the reverse, right? So I feel like there's like a lot of mastery that needs to happen here. A lot of growth. And this is kind of growing, you know, kind of accepting this, understanding this, and loving it, right? Like, I mean, think about it. You're stuck with yourself all the time, right? And in the third dimension, when you're separate from your twin flame, it's kind of like you get an opportunity to experience something outside of yourself, or like within yourself, but like on just a self level, not like trying to project that into another body, or trying to, you know, like the level of needing to cultivate happiness and love within yourself is really important. It's like super important. And you know, it's funny, I never realized until I realized. If you don't know, now you know, you know? It's like, and I don't know, that's kind of why, like, I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm holding out for my, like, divine counterpart, right? Because nothing else compares to me, right? That's the arrogant part of what we are, is like, something that is always going to understand me intrinsically is going to be far more valuable for my life and my growth, my development, than somebody who just is fun to be around and is able to, have commonalities with me, because, like, I don't know if you've ever hugged yourself before, like yourself in another body, if you've ever hugged your twin flame, but it's like electricity, it's like gravity, it's like all the things, chemistry, it's just everything all at once, and it's like you feel like you're at home until they start patting your back. And they're like, chill. And then you're like, fuck you. But also, I don't know, like, I just feel like, your twin flame isn't going to validate you in certain ways. You have to learn that you have to validate yourself. And then they come after the validation. And, sometimes they're not meant for you in a certain lifetime. Sometimes you guys have to pay a price for something that happened in a past life. And you just have to accept it. And if you can remain loyal through that, understanding that, and, then I feel like it gives you better odds in the next life. Think ahead, plan ahead. And honestly, if your entire soul doesn't quake when they enter the room, I don't know if it's worth it. Bottom line, I don't know that it's worth it. A lot of people have been upset with me because they're like, I'm perfect for you. We talk, we've got all this shit in common, and I'm like, my soul ain't quaking, and I ain't doing it. It's like, it needs to be complete. Like that thing that completes your circuit. It's like the twin flames are opposite sides of a battery, and so their charge might be different. Like, one's the active force, one's the inactive force. One might be an excellent writer, one might be an excellent performer. Like, there's some way that, like, your talents coincide but don't overlap, right? Like, say one could be an excellent musician or writer or whatever, and the other one is great at drawing, right? So you got one drawing fucking album covers for the other, or and it's like somehow your talents line up in such a way that, like, they complement each other. Like, you guys can work together in that way, and that's really a beautiful thing. And I just think, like, your soul just fucking knows. You can try to be in denial about it, but, like, no, that ain't real. And then, like, your soul's like, guess what, chicken butt? Here you go. So just sit in your truth. You're literally required to do nothing else but love yourself and stay true to yourself, right? Put in the work for yourself. Mind, body, and spirit. But that's pretty much what I have for you. An extra long all signs reading. I missed you guys. I took a whole day off, and now I'm like, I need to give the most in-depth readings I can, because I love you guys. Alright, so, yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. Gonna get on to Capricorn next. My little devils. Where is it? Where's my devil card? I want to point them out. Where are you? Now it's not going to show its face. Typical devil. Hiding behind the angel. Right? Yeah, there we go. My little Capricorns. I'm going to be on that one next. So, Cappies, if you're watching, catch me on the next one. Namaste. I love you guys. Bye.